Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts. In this video I'll be looking at Conan the Barbarian issue 2 by Titan Comics. Okay, so this is the second issue of Titan Comics' Conan the Barbarian series. Um, Cover is okay. I'm not a massive fan of the cover, as to be said. I didn't think any of the second issue covers were particularly spectacular, but this is probably one of the better ones. I'm hoping for something along the lines of the classic Conan stuff in the future, but we'll see. Anyway, um, so we are. I love the way they keep the map. The map seems pretty consistent all the way through. Whoever does Conan stuff is pretty consistent. So once again, same artwork. We've got Rob De La Torre as the artist, Jim Grubb as the writer. Artwork again is spectacular, purely in line of all the kind of the newer Conan stuff that we've seen before. Um, we've got Britta and Conan are still hiding in the encampment that's been overrun by these zombies. The zombies have gathered all these guys up into one big pile and are dragging them northwards towards the Sumerian border. Conan and Britta decide to follow. There is a bit of an argument between the two of them. They're about to come to blows before this zombie basically creeps up on them. Conan finishes off in one spectacular splat. They make their way upwards towards the snowy areas, and it starts getting colder, and they start slowing. These zombies start slowing down after so many hours and wait instructions effectively. Um, Conan and Britta have a bit of a heart-to-heart, and basically kind of explain exactly what's going on, and they say that she should go and ride south to say that into the nearest city that the zombies are going to be on the way as well, but instead they wouldn't believe her as they picked apparently, so they decide to go north and see if they can actually put a stop to the origin, which is apparently where these zombies are taking them. There is a bit of Conan nookie time as per usual. We see Conan doing the Conan thing, um, which is fair enough. And then there's even a funny. There's even a mention in this as they go north and norther that as it gets snowier and snowier, don't you get cold? She says effectively. He says, "Oh, not why my anger is up effectively," which I think is quite cool. So there is acknowledgement that Conan, you're pretty much wearing nothing at all. We have lost the Marvel-esque helmet with the two spikes on it, so I don't know if that. I think that was intentional in issue one. It was on and then it got knocked off, but we'll see if it makes a comeback later on. Anyway, as they make their way northward, there is they stop again. There's a bright flash of light that puts Conan and Britta on the ground. Conan has a couple of flashbacks, apparently to moments in the past and times yet to come. Now, I don't know if this is a preview of anything that Titan are going to do out, or if this is established Conan lore that we're going into. But again, nice artwork. Conan finds the encampment where he was originally fighting, and the people are killed, and they all start coming back to life. So he has to basically kill all his friends again. Um, which yes, he kind of each little time he does it is a little bit of regret, but hey, that's so cool. And then there is a huge black rock that's erupted from the ground, which carries this green kind of misty light out of it, and apparently that's where the zombies have been taking the other guys. So once again, all scene by scene, 5-6 scenes in this, but you can just see how much text there is in this. I mean, the this stuff, the box text with the kind of like explains what's going on. That's what makes this a Conan book, in my opinion. The modern stuff does not do this, and it's not in every single page, but it kind of as a narrator over the actual story itself. The yellow box text just makes. I mean, it makes you those 2 pages. There's stuff to read. There's information there, rather than just kind of you know oh, quick look over 5 seconds, next thing 5 seconds. And I think a lot of modern comic books probably need to do this a bit more. If not, hi, I'm more than happy to stay with Conan doing it, and that's the Conan way. That's the Conan way. That's fine with me. But yeah, it's another good book. I don't know what's happening after the end of this series, kind of this arc, whether or not we'll retain the same artist, or I assume we're going to retain the same writer, but who knows? Um, and who knows how long this arc's going to go on for? But hopefully we're going to have a continuing arc thing going on, rather than kind of like a constant 6-issue stops, 3 months off, 6-issue stop, like kind of the end of Marvel stuff. We will see. We've got the Conan omnibuses coming out in a couple of months' time, which are going to be something I'm going to be getting hold of. So once they arrive, I shall be looking at those as well and comparing them, especially the Conan Barbarian stuff to the epics, and the Savage World of Conan. I have one book from the Dark Horse thing, so we'll see how that kind of pans out towards that, see if there's any differences. But all in all, yeah, great. It's Titan have done another good job of kind of doing their best they can possibly do for Conan, which I think is fantastic. If it'd be a shame for it to disappear again and not be picked up by somebody else. We'll see what happens with all the Dark Horse stuff and that in the future, and if they're going to reprint that or they're just going to stick with classic Marvel stuff. But yeah, if you're remotely interested in Conan or even kind of fantasy kind of stuff like that, definitely worth a look. Paper quality again, as I mentioned last time, still decent, nice cover, crisp, clean, nice, all good stuff. So yeah, we'll see what happens with issue 3, and I suspect issue 3 might be the last part, but we might go to 5 or 6, we'll see. But yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy this book as much as I did, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much. Bye bye.